So we like celebrate for our strength, resilience, matters. And we also advocate. I was talking to Principal Ma'am just now a while ago. We have to advocate power of equality, gender equality. So that we empower each other, work together, and reach our highest potential. That's a very strong thing that we have for it. But they will not do it for us. We have to grab everything for ourselves. Sorry, guys, I'm a little biased. I just wanted to come out of the shell so that they come out and think beyond what they can do. They can do multiple things, but you guys push them a little bit, right? But it's not like that. They are pushing, you're going with. So you have to come out of that. Yes, do wonders. Working together. So my reason to be here is on Spark Bharat Ma'am was telling it is by 2047. We'll be celebrating 100 years of independence. By then, the vision of the government is that we have to be a developed India, a developed entity. So we have to support other countries with our technology and innovations. We should not rely on anybody for whatever we are doing right now. Certain parts, yes. We are still relying on people, countries, or other technologies for our growth. So going forward, by 2057, we have to ensure that we are a developed country and we'll be reaching sustainable development goals. There are around 17 sustainable development goals. So I would request everybody to just go through what are sustainable development goals. These are the pain points, can be small pain points. No hunger, zero poverty. So these are all small things because we are well supported by our families. And a lot of resources from families. We don't feel seven sustainable development goals to build the economy across the globe. The globe is focusing on this. So we have to ensure that we also understand what are the sustainable goals. That's not there. Sustainable goals, I want to all to look into them. I'll just go into what exactly we are going to do here. The 1 hour from here, you'll have to bear with me and turn back to Q&A. I'm happy to address whatever you want going to ask me. Is it okay? Yes. We'll try to close it quickly. I'll try to do it quickly, but however, 1.5 hour is my slot. I'm telling you 1 hour, half an hour is here. So happy to address. You have an industry person in front of next queries, as whatever. I'll be able to happy to address. If I'm not able to address, I'll come back and give you the okay. Any query, let it be minor, small query that you are looking at. Might be a separate query. You feel it might be a very important apprehension or challenge for you. Please raise things. Yeah, today I'm here to strengths by leveraging innovation so that we can academic success. So my primary goal here by this that in your language, we help institutions academic innovations. What we do there is identify institutions from leadership. Then support. How many of you have been to PhD? Raise your hand. How many of you have been clean up? Yeah. Clean up is the world's largest innovation and system. We help institutions. As part of my role, I lead the academic innovation. So I help institutions build the innovation and incubation centers and also building entrepreneurship mindset in the students. So you might be having your core certification. This core certification is not going to help you as much. Going forward, placement cell is going to be wiped off. You will not find placements. Recruiters are not looking at placement opportunities. They are not looking at core certification to place you. They are looking at attitude. What type of you carrying? Are you carrying an entrepreneurship mindset? If you don't have a certificate, people are ready to take. If you're thinking like an entrepreneur, you're owning the project, whatever. If you're coming into an organization, you'll have to tell that I own this, I work like an entrepreneur, think like an entrepreneur. They are more so inclined towards such type of candidature. No certification, no CGP is going to work going forward. So that you'll have to bear that in mind. That is one key point I want to mention, and you'll have to bear that in your head. And that should linger around your head whenever you're going around. What you're going to do. I want Google Web placement, Infosys placement. Yes, placement will happen. To what extent you are safe on that? You cannot be. You'll have to outperform yourself. So, the vision of Vikasit Bharat, Sam has already we have to become a developed India or an entity and helping each other, contributing every bit, every individual to contribute, every institution should contribute, every organization should for the growth of the organization, country. So we'll be doing it in different sectors. The government is finding so much of supporting with so many reforms like national reforms are created by the government. They are funding in so much to help technology and innovation come together and build, harness the economy, self-sustained economy. Sustainable economy is very important. So I think you have just gone through it. What is it? We'll have to collaborate. We'll have to see those and cutting edge technology like AI. If you talk about AI, AI as of now you have 1 million professionals who are working only on AI. 1 million professionals as on date. Right? 40% growth year on year. There is growth of 40% that's coming on AI. So you might be from different streams. So major is from computer science. What streams are here? Computer science is stream. Like, what are all the branches that artificial intelligence and machine? That is not going to matter. You can be a biotech guy, be a CS guy, you can be from any sector, but you have to be your attitude. You have to think on those lines. So how do you do that? So entrepreneurship, innovation, and future. It's going to be more training placements, training, innovation, and future. Entrepreneurship, innovation, and future is going to be the future of the younger generations. This period of 2040, what we are looking at, 25 years, we did 100 years of, we'll reach 100 years. That is called the golden era. The golden era, what you're going is going to do a quantum leap. You are going to produce enormous ideas, enormous economies going to come out of each individual. Every small idea the government is looking forward to, and they are ready to switch any ideas. So going forward in my presentation, I will tell what T-Hub is. T-Hub, for your information, is the world's largest innovation and ecosystem in India. Okay, so what T-Hub is, how government, we have so many incubation centers across India. So I will mention about T-Hub and you can raise your queries there. As ma'am was mentioning, 4 pillars. Youth. Youth is a primary pillar which takes the #1 position. So you are going to make the change. Government is, if you don't make the change, you are going to be behind. Simple. You will have to create space for your future generation. You're already in that path. Look into those lines. Understand what you have to contribute, what you have to upskill. Upskilling is very important. So this period is called Amrit Kaal. 2057. The journey is called Amrit Kaal. It's golden age. If you are not going to work towards that, innovate, think, we are going to be out of the map. Or we are still going to be underdeveloped country. We will not reach the stage of developed India. Hello. So you might be having so many challenges, so many thoughts and apprehensions in your mind. What next? So I already confused you a little bit, telling training and placement is not available going forward. So you're in a state of confusion. What next? What you're going to do now? So what should I study? What are the best jobs going in the future? What skills I need to acquire? Will automation take over? Should I start something on my own or look for it? These are typical thoughts or ideas, queries that will be lingering across. So you don't know how you are going to be placed. I think the second and third year students are here now. So by the time you come to the fourth year, we don't know how the scenario is going. So one of them might be placed, one of them might not be placed. As ma'am was telling, why don't we become job creators instead of job seekers? So you might have an apprehension, who is going to support me? Who's going to support? Family definitely will tell why you want to become an entrepreneur. I don't have funds. I invested so much on your college. So you'll have to get a job. You'll have to find a job. This is otherwise the next door girl or a boy got a job in Infosys. 30 lakhs package. You should also get that 30 lakhs. So these are certain challenges you already have. You're chasing your academic curriculum on top challenges. So it's not an easy journey. As a student, it's not an easy journey. You have to overcome. How you overcome it? Future is not what it used to be. It's so volatile. It is unpredictable. You cannot predict your future. You might think after fourth year, my future is going to be like this. You have to be agile. So the importance of entrepreneurship, why I wanted to focus more because I come from that industry and finally future is going to be all entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship helps in driving economic growth. If you are an entrepreneur, you will drive the economic growth. You will also foster innovation. Innovation is in lines of different pain points, pressing challenges. As I was mentioning, there are so many challenges. So to eradicate all this, you have to identify those challenges, those pressing challenges, pain points, and identify those and work on those areas. So definitely that is going to be an added advantage for you. Your curriculum, your course certification is already with you. Plus, you also have another set of skills which is adding value. You might do your Python, you might do some other technical course. Why? You want to add on to your course certification. You tell your recruiter that I also have a course certification. I also have an other professional skilling certification. These are all something you are trying to learn. Our request here, our vision of the government, leadership is will you to develop additional skills. What are the skills? How we are going to develop? So entrepreneurship always helps in creating opportunities. This for sure you will get your opportunities. You can create your own opportunities. You need not wait for your training and placement officer. Build your opportunities. Is it a difficult task? I can see all things are so blank. How can I create opportunities? Yes. They are rural innovators. They are rural innovators. 10th standard pass. They have just created one small device for blind people or challenged audience. The 10th class failed guy could create an innovative object from Adilabad. Now he's being funded by CARE Foundation. CARE is International Care Foundation. It is not our local Indian CARE. It is a device which will help the talents guide identify obstacles. You might be seen, you would have seen in any cinema, or there will be one stick which will tell something is here. He'll have to just knock the floor. But this device will identify that there is obstacle there. If somebody is coming also, it will tell the person that there is an obstacle. If that guy is falling down, by whatever reason, it will give an indication to his family, whoever is technology driven innovation. So this is small piece actually if you think. Stick. And when a rural guy can do, I got people from the city. Think of different ideas. I can give you one more example. Two Hands, very recently. The startup name is called Two Hands. It is a calculator. Then you have your calculators. So these calculators, they are trying to provide a kirana stores. Okay. Every lane you have so many kirana stores. So you might be thinking, what is the calculator going to do? It's not simply taking the account. Kirana guy will not even calculate on the calculator. He will randomly tell this is your amount, up on a paper. This is going to be the result. So they did an innovative thing, developing a technology in the calculator, integrating a technology in a calculator where whatever entry the guy is going to do, just do it on the calculator. He'll get the result, whether credit, which is credit, it will also mention credit there. One button will be there, it will be mentioned credit. If he's giving credit, it will give, he'll press credit. If he's getting cash, he'll tell cash payment. So end of the day, he need not open his books and mention, see his ledger, what is coming. He'll just plug in it to a mobile device and he's going to get a statement. What a lovely innovation. Just see a Kirana guy, for him the task is such easy. You see how much amount has gone into his bag. So this is being funded by Shark Tank. You know how you guys would have seen the Shark Tank investments? Yeah. So that calculator is a small device. Don't you think that is an innovation? So guy is making, just see the ample of commercialization is going to do. Not only in Hyderabad, can be anywhere. So these small devices would have already been worked upon by somebody else. Use case. You might tell why somebody is already worked. Why should I work on? You can always innovate. Work on use cases and also see how you can increase your market. Address the number of audience in the market so that you get a leverage. It's not that you only have to work on a new idea. You can also work on an idea which is already existing and innovate and develop. So my intention of giving these two examples is innovation. Innovation is going to help you stay competitive, meeting customer needs and solving complex challenges. So these are small challenges which are very important. Small challenge, small idea also. The government is ready to happily take it because they're going to invest more than some 75,000 crores into these investments are coming in nowadays. So think and definitely the future is going to be yours. So technology is going to be a catalyst. As I mentioned, there are around 1 million AI jobs at present, and the stats which I mentioned already. So change is constant. You'll have to keep changing. The reason here is I'll give you a classic example. Ma'am also was mentioned COVID. COVID pandemic took us a very big hit. We were depending for our PPT kits also. We didn't have enough PPT kits. So it took a lot of transformation. It helped us to change our thought process. Just telling you have to be innovative, otherwise you are gone. You have to depend on your PPT kit, you have to depend on your vaccine facility. Luckily, what the Indian ideators, the pharma companies or the startups, so they started making India. Why don't we do it in India? Why don't we try out in India? So once you do this, you are one phase was there where we're totally reliable on some people, some other countries to get our own things. Now we are making India, we are sending, we are exporting to other countries. So innovation is going to change. It's going to bring in new industries with the help of the new generations here. You are going to bring in your thoughts and ideas. It's definitely going to help you. So, what inference can you bring out from this slide? Very, it's an iceberg. Anybody want to address? What you can pull out from here? Again, That's an expert. You have all these skills and all, right? Beneath the iceberg, there are so many challenges. The iceberg didn't come up like that. You have to progress, you have to have hard work, you have to have consistency, perseverance, and sacrifice. So you have to identify who you are, what you're going to do, what is the purpose. Just take a piece of small book for yourself. Identify what are your objectives or goals going forward. It's not just because of your parents you're going to do a engineering course. Yes, they have put you on a path. Now you take it for just identify who I am, what I'm going to do, what is my purpose, so how I'm going to contribute to the development. If you don't contribute, nobody is going to do it for you. You'll have to do it for yourself. Whatever small, you'll have to do it for yourself. That small contribution is definitely going to add value to your development and to your own development. So if it's if you fail also, there's nobody's going to beat. Fail, develop and execute. Again, might again fail. You'll have to work on the side. So but success is definitely going to get somebody who are going to you have to be very authentic, be fearless, be ambitious, you'll have to be very creative, you'll have to explore opportunity. If you want anybody, you want to take a pick of this, please. Day in, day out, please take out. Once go through it, it will definitely help you to change your mindset. Mindset is going to matter. Tomorrow, when you are going to sit with a recruiter, I challenge you. Tomorrow, while you are going to sit and we have proved it also. We work with day in, day out. I meet a number of academic institutions. I meet the leadership. I meet the recruiters as well. So it's been proved that the recruiter is going to re-recruit people who got differential mindset. You will have to have a different mindset and have the college going guys mindset. I have to present my CV. So again, you will have to just again the thing will be there in this core program that you have done, your CGP. What are the other skills? You have to be authentic, you have to be fearless, be ambitious, be creative, collaborate and co-create, fight for your dreams, do not compromise, take risks. So you might have a query. My my dad and my mom will throw me out if I start taking risks. Definitely, nobody is going to accept all this. No parent, even I. My daughter's passed out. My younger one is studying her MBBS, but I don't want her to take any risk. Having said yes, you have to educate your parents. You have to tell them, oh, dad, I'm going to do this. This is going to be my future. If I'm not going to contribute to the country, so nobody is going to give me anything on the platter. Please come take this. So you'll have to work toward the sustainable development. Be individual, please. If I'm boring, please tell me. I'll keep this a little. No, this social future is going to be very volatile. You have to relive. So in technology, as I mentioned again, you have to be abreast with the technology. Today, what hot skills that you're thinking, whatever hot skills that are there, they become absolute core. You can't tell I got the skill and I'll go with the skill only. Sorry. Today's skills are not there tomorrow. You have to develop your skills. Okay. So let's be more practical on this. Not take pick completely challenge outside your comfort zone. Don't be in your comfort zone. Please. It is a humble request on behalf of the government, speak up and representing on behalf of the management. Yes, I've seen the management also telling that please come out, do something for yourself. Start, become a monitor. Start your own business. There is a gap here. So, you know the gap year? What gap years? How it works? Any idea what is a gap year? So, gap year is after your engineering, you take 1 or 2 years gap And then again, you pursue your post graduation. That gap year. Here in India, if you take a gap, immediately your neighbor will tell, what is your son doing at home? 2 years ఇంట్లో ఎందుకు కూర్చున్నాడు ఏం చేస్తున్నాడు in international other they don't mind for gap years. They take gap years. If you see any universities and all, other than Indian age, Indian students age, will be at par with the graduation and post graduation. Immediately after post graduation, we go for a graduation, we go for our MSN. There, people work for 7, 8, 9, 10 years. You will find uncles and aunties doing their MS with which who are at par with our students. So they work, take a gap, then come back and study. They got some exposure, real time exposure, what they'll have to learn, and they have an edge. They don't feel bad for a gap year. Don't feel bad for a gap year. Explore. If you want to explore, please don't curse me behind once I give this. What she's talking about gap year. Please, don't hold about gap years. You can take gap years. Please take gap years. Explore your interests. Understand where you can chip in. Want any support? Please reach out to your college management. Tell them that I want to do this. So, innovation in educational institutions. So, anything you have any innovation cell here? You have any EDC cell? Institute IIC also? How many of you are part of the EDC cell? Only 3, 4. Okay. So, I guess 10. So, what are you doing exactly in the EDC cell? Anything that you are doing on the EDC cell, please? No marks or no reductions, right? We like to know, just want to understand. Yes, I will take it for you. Every institution, there is a mandate history of education and AICT that you will have to have an EDC cell and Institute Education Council. EDC is Entrepreneurship Development Cell. So you have a board there, right? EDC cell, IIC. What activities are really happening? Your academic faculty only need to deliver the entrepreneurship. They are very strong at their academics. But when it comes to entrepreneurship, they are not having expertise. What the government is, they are trying to build the ecosystem. Ecosystem. See, there are n number of incubation centers. Why we call an incubation center? You've seen a newborn baby who's kept in an incubation center. See, there are incubation center, baby born in the incubation center. Why it's called an incubation center? So very closely we monitor and see the growth of the baby. Okay? So India also has so many incubation centers. So what we do in the incubation centers, the ideas in the incubation centers. Very small ideas can be a big idea, anything, any challenging, interesting ideas. There are so many problems. So we keep the ideas in the incubation center and we help them understand completely. You see a baby growing in an incubation center in a hospital, same thing, an idea is growing in an incubation center. So I represent the world's largest incubation center and innovation ecosystem. So now you understand what a baby is doing there in an incubation center and what an idea, how an idea is getting nurtured in an incubation center. Yes. This is the innovation network, what is available. Very closely involved with is a public private which is founded by the government and some academic institutions like Triple IT Hyderabad, ISB, NAS. You know Triple IT Hyderabad? And ISB gives us the management support and NALSO is National Academy for Legal Studies. So they help us with the legal entities. Because if you want to say, I will love you, What not to take out and see what is there, how the ecosystem is once that is happening. It is a 5,85,000 square feet infrastructure built by the government and given to us to operate the daily operations of startups. The primary objective of Tingam is to help startups accelerate in their journey. No more ideation, no more innovation. You have to just accelerate. Acceleration, understand what is acceleration? On your bikes, you have an accelerator. Yes? Yes. To go in a faster pace, you'll have to accelerate. So you just can't be innovating. I'll just innovate, I will do that. Acceleration with scalability is important. You will also have to accelerate and there should be an outcome. When we talk about all the strategies, Eager I've already mentioned. Eworks is world's India's largest prototyping hardware prototyping center. These are system partners. Here at Eworks, from a small engine to a small nut to a big engine can be manufactured. That is a pure government entity. So you understand what is a government entity? It is controlled by the government. T-Hub is controlled by government and other private entities. So parts is public private entity. T-Works is a government entity. So government is going to handhold or support you if you tell I have an idea. I want to do a hardware. Come to T-Works. Work with them. This is an ecosystem which is available. I don't think it's here. Okay, you can always emerging technologies there's government entity where the government is adapting whatever new technologies are there, government is adapting and it is helping to build the ecosystem. Startup ecosystem. Then task, I think you are aware of task. Task, Telangana state for skilling and knowledge. Task helps in bridging the gap between the industry and the academic. What all skills, for example, what has they go to any company like Microsoft. They go to that company and ask what are the positions available, what are the jobs available. So what they tell these are the positions and I want these skill sets. So what task will do? Task will go to institutions like yours. Well, there are opportunities in one company like this, but they want real skills. So you guys need to develop those skills so that you'll be placed there. Task will place you in the institution. Position. So these skill set you will always have to develop. It will give you standard skill set which will help you to be in any institutions. It's not that for Microsoft you want some skill set, for another institution you want some skills. There are certain standard things that you have developed in yourself. So Rich is Research and Innovation Circle. It is a central government body primarily focusing on biology, life sciences, innovation, and central. Everybody is looking at any like area that we develop on those life sciences. So you might be a technical guy. Your tech is only going to develop your tech, the technical lines. The product solution can be for life sciences. Solutions can be for health sciences. You will provide the technical part. Who are the guys who are going to provide the technical? So we also have Visa. Anybody knows about Visa? It's a women entrepreneurship. We primarily women who's got a stake of 50% will be entertained in that. This is again a government body. So you guys can be only for women here. Sorry to support women who are little coming from a different background. They wanted to be they wanted they are not outspoken or they don't want to get into the world of what the gender where they are. They are might be little submissive and all. So that is a space we wanted to develop exclusive for it. So Telangana State Innovation Cell PSIC is helping on rural innovation. I just spoke to you on the Adilabad and last time. PSIC helped him to build build his idea. The product was good. Commercialization, who helped in the commercialization? Who took it to the market? Somebody should take it to the market. The plus guy can't take. Who's going to take it? Yes. We took this guy to the market. We connected with Care Foundation to help this guy to get into the market. He got around $60 billion funding from Care Foundation, International Care Foundation. Just imagine what the change that guy has taken. And commercialization. Really, Kaal is going to take the product. It's going to be plus. It's going to be in the markets as well. So I will talk about the credentials of the. We are very closely connected with more than 600 plus corporates who are working for Smart. We have nurtured more than 6,000 startups actively to the very closely working in our group. So we have around 10 floors, 7 floors are operational, wherein we having around 1,000 startups right away. In full capacity, we might go to the scale of the person. And getting them inside our building. We have around investors. Who's going to help the startup? One is you'll have to have a market access for your product. Second thing, you'll have to have link for your products. So we have around 20 plus VCs who are closely connected and funding our startup, wherein we have 3.5 million dollars of funding towards it. So academic partners, yes, we help academic institutions to build their innovation, entrepreneurship development cell, incubation centers. We are also helping academic institutions develop their curriculum, as Mr. Man was telling. So we are trying to integrate entrepreneurship piece in your curriculum. So that will be definitely very practical, experiential learning for your. It is not regular theoretical knowledge you are going to learn and deliver. It is going to be a lot of simulation. Anybody knows what is simulation? Simulation is we are going to do a capstone project. End of the project, you will form as teams and you will start developing your own idea. And that idea is going to become a prototype, and that is your capstone project. So tomorrow, when you are going out for any placement as well, you can always tell that, see, I was part of a startup team. I worked on a project. So mandatory, you guys have to do your projects, right? So don't do your core projects. Sorry to say, ma'am, because that's not going to fetch them. Because that, anyways, the academic curriculum is going to help them in that. But many projects they are going to help them to get into some ideation. Some capstone project. Why don't you can collaborate with entities like us, then do your capstone project, and you will always have edge over other students who don't do this entrepreneurship piece. Can always tell the students, first, I know how to handle operations, how to handle marketing, how to handle finance. I am an entrepreneur. I have an entrepreneurship mindset. I can think like an entrepreneur, work like an entrepreneur. Your course certification, forget. Tell them, I can do this. If you are given an opportunity, do some course on entrepreneurship. If your college is supporting you, please understand that and try push your management. Tell them, ma'am, why don't we do some credit course? 4 credit course, something in your semester. I think in the last final year they have a 4 credits semester is there where we are working with Malabar University. We are also working with G. Narayanam University building the BBA course. BBA. In that academic piece, some part they will develop. And we are going to bring in all the technical aspect of ideation. How to ideate, how to validate your idea, how to bring in your minimum viable product. There's a minimum viable product. I don't know which is there. The slide is not showing. I will share my presentation with Mr. Ma'am here. Please, I request you to share that to the audience here so that they'll just get an idea. Any given point of time, THOP is there to help you. Single government is there to help you. So please work on your small pressing ideas. Invest yourself. So I was mentioning, I'll give you some attributes that you'll have to bear in mind. Okay. So one is solving is the problem solving that carried up. You can't the problem, I will just you'll have to be the other way. You'll see, I have that attitude. I will be able to address this. The ability to think like a problem. So these are your interview tips as well. What are your strengths? What are your strengths? What do you tell? What are your strengths? I am very strong at problem solving. So this one, your academic piece will not get that. I think creatively, creative thinking. I can collaborate. I don't do individually one piece. I don't sit separate. I can collaborate and do different things. I can co-create, work together and create new things. And entrepreneurship mindset is very. So if you have an entrepreneurship mindset, you're definitely going to contribute towards yourself, your organizations, and also for the development of people. So transfer into a developed India by 2047. Your contribution is very important. Think like an entrepreneur, work like an entrepreneur, be an entrepreneur, take ownership of whatever you're doing, and please support the country in becoming a developed India. Here it goes. I'm done here. I don't know how much time I've taken. Happy to address any queries. How many of you want more entrepreneur? What up, huh? Thought itself is important. Don't become an entrepreneur. Please don't become an entrepreneur. Think like an entrepreneur. If you can think like an entrepreneur, I'll challenge you. When you go to your recruiter, you can negotiate your package with. You can tell them. Otherwise, you tell me about yourself. Sir, I have my CGP, I am so and so, I am Swarupa, I've done my CSE from St. Peter's, I've done my schooling from so and so. So with this much percentage, it's not go like that. Yeah, I have a problem solving activity. I can do this. Give me anything. I'm ready to collaborate with anybody and anything. Do little homework on entrepreneurship. How innovation is going to transfer your energies. Please channelize. Please channelize your energy. So it is difficult during colleges. It's like this. I'm not going to channelize your energies. We are going to be behind. We are going to leave behind. The objective of Amrit Kaal is the golden era. Please utilize it and ensure that you transfer. Question also is mine, answer also is either I am clear or not clear. Oh my god. So how many people will come to the hub next? Just come see the hub. What is it? It's a picnic type. Ask your principal, ma'am. We'll go for a half day visit. No, they'll not give. Ask them. Ma'am, please, ma'am, please facilitate. I know some of your students have already visited. Please facilitate. Please, you will have to do that because see, unless and until they come to the system, they're not. Now they are in a shell that they have to get a job. Immediately they have to get a job after that period. Some of them go to their endless. It's not like that. We are doing some programs actually. We didn't realize as of we are doing a special program. That's the building and all. For apart from your regular academic curriculum, we are also doing programs in other institutions. Where if we are student entrepreneurship training in this morning, guys, I'm here. Okay. So we are doing a program especially for institutions. Apart from your regular academic curriculum, we are also doing entrepreneurship training. We are also doing career rounds wherein we pick up 10 best ideas and put it in a flagship. What are flagship programs at Vima? We help ideators to develop their ideas. New prototype. Prototype can be on a paper also. It need not be a hardware prototype. So you have an idea, we take you and put it in our flagship program. Having said this, I want to mention one thing. Getting into T-Hub programs is more than difficulty. You can get into an IIT and IIM admission. But you can't get into a T-Hub program because the admission rate is 3.7%. We get 800 applications of ideators or ideas. We'll only pick up 20. So we work on quality. That means that 20 ideas are definitely going to not as a product. We are going to commercialize. And this 20 ideas will be addressed on certain pain points of whatever country goals are there, development goals. On those ideas, we help them on nurturing. So directly, if you come and tell, I have an idea, I want to contribute to my ship. So what we are doing, we are collaborating with institutions and helping building the capacities of your faculty so that going forward, every year they'll train the students on those lines. 1 year we might come and train. But in the second year, we will not be able to deliver. So what we are doing, we are training the faculty, capacity building of the faculty so that they run the incubation centers in lines with the industry. How T-Hub is doing. For example, if we go and talk to institutions, some of the institutions tell from 50 ideas, 20 ideas we select. That is one scale. T-Hub out of 800, we only pick up 20. So what are the criteria to get into that 20? So we are collaborating and helping institutions to build on that so that your 10 ideas will directly be nurtured by you get your market support, you get your funding support. Also, I forgot to mention of international council. Council, we have around 40 plus international councils connected. If you want to go into the international market, we are there to take you there. Do a soft landing and give you the market. The international company started coming to India also we will. So likewise, whatever little we are trying to do, institution like us, institutions like the colleges and individuals, we all have to channelize and build. That's it from my side, ma'am. You know, like, thank you for bearing with me. Ma'am, some more time also. Nobody's looking for yeah. So if you have any doubts or if you want to have anything to be clarified, you can please. The point is that actually, as I said, it's not that you listen to a session and then leave out of the session. Yeah, simple. Yeah, idea. Whatever. Whatever you think your other friends are going to laugh, no problem. Please throw the question on me. Three small bit test. Simply, I know that majority of the students will be having different ideas and different thoughts, and you don't know how to execute that. You don't know what to the methodologies, like who will be helping you get it out of. Yeah. Fine, ma'am. My name is David from Mechanical Fourth Year. I have an idea. I'm developing since 1 month a web developer. Example for the rural development of education. In the government schools in Telangana, there are 48,000 of schools. Nearly 40 lakhs people students are studying. But the government producing many facilities like schemes for the students, but they didn't know how to utilize it. Government is producing the government in the schools like principals, some loopholes. Politicians are taking money for their own development. Now developing the app about example, there are some students from the school from the school other students they have some problems like food facilities. Some school have lab facilities. Some school have lab facilities, and some school have no proper faculty. I'm developing the app like with the help of satellite, with the help of artificial intelligence of third generation. So the student have any problem, they want to mention the problem.
with the help of photo video. So automatically the problem will send to the DO, district education officer. They will see the problem. The problem is correct or not. The problem is correct. How many days delay? Nearly 1 month. They will take that some time. Nearly 6 months. Okay. 7 months means they will directly approach the colleges, schools, and they will solve the problem. So nowadays, what happens is when the DO come to the district education officer will come to the schools, they are for the 1 day they are settling labs, proper uniform, proper food. So this app will develop for the students for better education, for utilizing of the facilities of the government schools.
Did you see any use case?
Yeah, I've seen user case of the some short films of the disabled persons. So they are rented to the government officers for the pensions, like that for handicapped persons. Similar lines for the education.
Really nice. You can always develop on that. So only thing, your idea is still there.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can contact still you work on it. Which is the market? Your market first. Who is the market? Target audience are there. Who is going to, you are going to connect the government and the students here to one platform where problems are reflected and the government should provide solution. Very good idea.
I'm from one kilometers there. I'm using with the satellite. So one center is here. The student have the problem, and the DO is here. There is no contribution
So
relationship between them. Yes, with the help of satellite.
you'll have to identify just the domain the mentor, sit with the mentor and understand different solutions. So the mentor can be one-to-one mentor, one-to-many mentors. You are required to meet many mentors also. This is speaking. Still develop tonight. Reaching to your current mentor. They're reaching to us again. See, the only reason why I'm telling you that directly approach us. You will also do this and take to your institution. Tomorrow, immediately you need not need your product. After 2 years, after 5 years, you want to develop anything, lean on your institution. They will reach the so the umbilical, not the cord between the mother and the child. It's called an umbilical cord. Umbilical cord between the institution and the student should always be there. Any given point of time, we have been doing, and they will lean on the institutions like us. So we'll all together work in this. Will appreciated them. Your idea is appreciated. Please work on it. Please work on it, and then you come up with your wherever you have the pain points. Please come back. So there might be similar products also in the market. So it's not that can't execute or you can innovate better. If you get a use case, you will also meet a founder who's already done this. So the founder also will not feel bad sharing ideas because ideas can be shared by anybody. Execution is difficult. Who will execute? You can only execute. You know how to execute it.
Now I have the idea to execute with the help of artificial intelligence. Now, till now, software is uh, layoffs for the government, for the officers, softwares. So I'm developing with the not with the jobbers. I'm taking help with the help of artificial intelligence.
Okay, you will also have to do a trial once you develop. So you'll have to bring in a minimum viable product. Whether this product will be viable in the market or no, you'll have to develop that. You'll have to do your testing, right? With your users, you'll have to do. So where you do all this? We are the place where you can do your testing. When you various hackathons and then present your idea, there may be some other students who might have worked on that particular idea and will guide you. You'll have to explore them. No worries. You started first step is excellent. Always do that. Please go ahead. Reach out to us. That's for one. We'll see if we can connect you with one mentor. If we can connect you with a mentor who can give you a next the next domain expert, founder, some founders already working on it. You can connect with them. You can take some idea. You know style. You know style. Most right of anyone. Skyroot is a private satellite launch. It is Hyderabad private space tech startup. They are launching satellites. Satellite launching will be done by ISRO. ISRO will do it. They're competing. ISRO. They've already launched. Please go Google Skyroot, Dhruva Space Tech. They're working on space technology. It's already done. Like people like this, they are Hyderabad-based startups. We can always do wonders. It's only our mind. It's only our mind. We'll have to change our mindset. We can do wonders. Any simple idea which is helpful for why when people can work on compete with ISRO, why can't we do it? We can. There are no limit for whatever we do. You can think of eradicating poverty. Education for everybody. Then during pandemic, student has designed a unique fork, which we use for eating fruits or something like that. An unique one. You may feel that, hey, what is there in fork? Why should I design this? But that unique fork has made him an entrepreneur and today he has his own firm. Like that. So similar ideas, simple ideas where you find in your day-to-day life also will fetch you multiple solutions, and then you have multiple facilities nowadays. The days when we were, earlier, like 5 to 6 years before, also even your senior batches were not having much idea how he had helped, how such academicians do help us in getting the solutions for the problems. To what level that they will give mentor support, all these things were not known. But now, in due course of time, you have multiple facilities, you have solutions like, as Madam started, like your parents will say, hey, why are you want to invest money on your industry or something like that? Go do job somewhere, go abroad and then work in some company and then come back. It's not the case. Now, even with the zero investment, just having your knowledge with the support of people like Madam, also we are able to, like many of the students are able to come up. Like there are some colleges are having associated entrepreneur development association with CIHA. They are hand-holding the ideas. Like multiple colleges working at one place is also there, where people are supporting. So if you have any ideas, you please come up with your ideas. We are there to help you out. We will review your ideas. We'll see to what level that idea can be transformed into a business idea. Then we'll approach people and then we will try to get help for that and then we'll down. So don't be in that I was being asked to sit for a session. I was in the session, I listened and then I left. Don't be like that. Please learn something. There are so many people who are there to help the younger generation. And you please reach out to me. You please give your ideas or come up with your different proposals. It's not related to, we'll be helping you in your academics also. We'll give some flexibility to develop your ideas. Come up with your ideas and then we'll go ahead with the further things. Even if you have any difficulty also, you please come to me. I'll try to connect you with a mentor here in our campus, try to get out a solution for that. And then we'll reach out to ma'am for further. Like that, any student having any ideas, even if you don't have an idea till this date, at least start thinking from now on. After attending for this session, at least think why we were being forced or why you all were being trained on entrepreneurial related courses or why you are being given with this knowledge. The giving just the classwork and then curriculum is the duty of the college. The fees that you are paying, we just have need to give you lecture sessions and then you must be given the degree. Interest is not onto that. We want to have you to utilize the opportunities that are there, the knowledge that are there, the MOUs that we have, the industries that are coming to college must be utilized by you, and then we want you to develop to the next. Right? Any doubts or any questions or any you want to have any clarity on submission on behalf of the students? So you'll have to initiate the entrepreneurship piece in your college because they are already loaded with their academic It will be definitely difficult. This journey is not easy. So putting them asking them, thinking on ideas, they are first already. They lay out that there is so much. You have to accommodate some people. You take them, say, like, or some, 20 models or what will happen? You are not understood. Just that you resume when you not there. Still that's true for me. Right. I don't even that. I should you understand it very is coming forward. Like we have council for different sorts of clubs. We'll have an EDC club also, right? In that club, if whoever are interested, please come and join. Please talk to Sharma Priya ma'am for further ticket money and sales of they will be able to judge and friendship. Because it will not be academic credits. More theoretical the fact that future is going to be very bright. Correct. Think about it. Let's answer you. Think about entrepreneurship semester. Yeah. Oh, what is it? Sure. What's training industry? Management will, I think, leverage is with them in getting that you want to know TPOs, placement service. They forward, yes. Then become job creators now. They all be a job creator. మీరు చెయ్యాలండి management should take a lead. Bringing them here and making yeah, anybody can do Yeah, I have a question about so that after out of it 20 selections. So in that thing, profit that we have teams are not for profit organization. Our primary objective is to help startups in their journey. So what we are going to do? We are building a startup. Once we build the idea, there's a prototype or a product that is coming out. So this product, we are going to take it to the market. So take this to the market. Who will buy it? And market access we have to give. There are a number of corporates working on that technology. They want this technology. They want the products. But we connect the startup. The corporate is going to buy the product, buy the technology. In this way, we are doing that. We are acting as both the startup and the corporate. So what we are going to get here? Corporate is going to pay us a corporate membership to buy the technology to find solutions for their company. So in this way, we are helping the startup to get a market access. We are helping the companies get solution for this solution. So we are getting our membership. We are a lot of members where we can make changes on our flagship programs. So on each idea, we spend around 2,50,000. 50,000 that all startup is nurtured. But we only take 60,000 to 70,000. So that is a seriousness fees. We don't take that because I'm only nurturing 20. The other ideas are not bad, but I can only cater to 20 top ideas. We are doing with institutions like we didn't finish it here at your institution. Like we are doing it with Srinidhi, KMIT, Malareddy, Gitanjali, Jinarayanamma, Sparsh Global School, Delhi, Srinagar University. We are helping to build their incubation centers. In this incubation centers, we are coming and nurturing your ideas. If you are not able to directly get into the 20 in our office, we are building it. Self-sustained incubation center is going to be developed here. It's what we have discussed with TV Reddy sir as well. It's not materialized. Just a mission to learn. Please then take this forward. You will become self-sustained incubation center now. So second and third year students mandate that get into that program. So enter the program. At least 10 best ideas will be nurtured. The ideas which we are nurturing and all may not come. The team is going to run it. We train the team also. So this is our program. Actually, we are doing with some means. Any other point? Our system also the same model. If the program is from the so we invest in the program. Whatever amount is there, so we last one and investment. Safety and nothing we invest. So out of what government will want investment, that to all our salaries, that from our, so we take it from the corporates. Corporates have so many problems like this. They don't have solutions. Technology. They are startups working on that technology. So what we do, we connect or ask them, what are your problem statements? We have problem statement. Polo Tires is a corporate member. He's telling in a 1 hour's time, earlier I used to uh, manufacture 64 tires. So I have to make it as bread. How do I develop? For them to do an in-house research to develop that 64 into they have to spend 1 year, 2 years, develop the technology, develop the internal team to work on it. By the time other companies bring out more than that. More than. And innovative, something different than before. So what they're doing, all these corporates are bringing problem statements. And becoming a member of the team. So telling you this is the problem statement, find solution. So what we do, we identify the particular who's working on the technology. We tell them these are the problems, find solution. In no time, for example, 30 days time, the startup is coming out with multiple, and we will have a pitch day, like in hackathon or how you have a pitch day. Startup is going and pitching it. In the because you give a problem set, this is the idea. We have multiple startups giving multiple solutions. What this corporate is going to do? Is going to acquire the startup or buy the idea. So the corporate in between we are getting our own. So we are all as an ecosystem, we are working together to find solutions for different problems. So there are huge resources available. You have to explore their opportunities. What are the opportunities like? You have to identify the opportunities, explore it. So for this one, Gitanjali, we have signed this program of innovation center development. And one of the ideators from Gitanjali, when access to Boeing, you know Boeing, flights, he's got an access in aviation, Boeing. We didn't even do the program, we just started the program. We did the ecosystem enablement. So what we do, once you're connected with people, whatever T-Hub is doing, we directly pass on to the institution, partner institution, telling that this is happening, please connect, this is happening, why don't you nominate? Likewise, this guy, the ideator, got an access directly to Boeing. Just imagine, can you have an access to Boeing? You can next to impossible, you can't get an access to Boeing. So that is the that is what we are facilitating. Please ideate. Please ideate. Corporates are craving for ideas. They don't have solutions for their problems. Identify. Take a case study and solve it. So classic example what I gave is Apollo Tigers. Likewise, we are open for multiple corporates. We are also sustainable. Like food and sustainable. Corporate operating practice. Question. One simple issues also, and can find out the solution. So I happily thank ma'am for delivering this session. I was listening to this session also in my office. Very nice. And then I hope that majority of you will come up with some problem statements or something like that. Or if you do not have any idea on any of the problem statements, also no issues. You please, if you are interested, you please come and contact us. and you please meet us so that we ourselves can give you the problems that are there in the market, and then we'll give you we'll work on there. Okay. Yes. So I request the interested students to come forward, and I request madam to accept the program for. So that's all. Say.